Hello everyone, my name is Justin and welcome back to the Boston Bruins GM Mode series. I know it's been over a week, I think, or about a week since I've uploaded last. I took a little break. I was hoping the last few episodes would get more views. They really didn't. I don't want this to be the last episode of this series. So there is a bunch of episodes because I was didn't do a good job for the first few years. Now I feel like the team's on track and the next few years will be great. But if the views don't pick up, we might have to start a new GM Mode series. Your Boston Bruins finally in the Cup Finals. It is 2023. Our plan really wasn't to make it here this year. Our plan was just to make a medium playoff run. You know, we have players growing, some assets growing that aren't on our team. Really, I'm kind of shocked that we're here, but we might as well try to win since we are. And I'll show you kind of what I mean. We got Forsberg, Geet, Malkin. That was kind of like my juggle the lines when we weren't doing so well last round. It ended up working. Lacerte, as you can see, is nowhere near done growing, hopefully. Our defense really isn't that good. And what I'm saying is, like, some of the main parts of our plan, he's actually not on here. He's in the CHL. I'll show you him in a minute, but goalies. I mean, right now we are sporting. What's his name? Gillies. And then if we look here, our number one defensive prospect isn't even on our team yet. So next year we might actually end up doing worse just for the fact that some of these young guys are going to be on the team. I mean, Stratchard is ready offensively, just about. Skating's not bad. I mean, his stick checking isn't good, but what happens? We might as well try to win here against Edmonton. No secret that Edmonton would be good at this time because Connor McDavid era has been fully kicked in. I'm not sure if they've won the cup in this GM mode. I don't think it'll let me look here. Obviously, we've been here for more than 5. It won't even let me look. So I'm not sure the success they've had. It's just hard for me to remember who wins the cup every year. But we're going to check out their lineup and see, kind of judge ourselves what they got here. I didn't want to do that. We also have our secret weapon, Bakos, not to mention. But we want to view opponents. I'm not on the right menu. A little rusty. It's been a week. Over a week. It's been a week since I've uploaded, but my last few episodes were pre-recorded. So I even kind of didn't remember everyone that was on our team. I'd say they're pretty good just from looking at their top line. So Strengthsy, a playmaker, top 8, but he made it up to 88 overall, 19 overall. What's he done? Entered the league 28, 27, 72 breakout year. Yeah, I can get 72 points with a 97 overall. Connor McDavid, what's he been doing? He's really never had a breakout like offensive season. It's all been in the 70s, just an awful year here. This year, he was on pace for way more, though. So it seems like the last few years, they could have been kind of struggling, but this year, they kind of really found something here with their first line. Playoffs, okay, this kind of tells us what they've done. So they didn't make it last year. They didn't make it. They've made it 17, 18, and that was year 2. He didn't do much. They either won or lost the cup in 18-19. They missed the playoffs. They came back, didn't do much. They missed the playoffs. He's back and he's tearing it up, so that's not good. There's a little bit of a pattern developing there. When he does good, the team does good. But Jesse Puyarvi, Medium elite made it up to 96. That's insane. He's not high elite. He's medium. Look at that shot. I mean, he's really been... Oh, this year he was better than McDavid. 91 points. See, it seems like the last few years they've just been like a decent team, but they couldn't get their players up to their max potential, and now they are. Jordan Eberle's still on the team, 33-year-old veteran. That never hurts. Nuge and Lucic, that's a solid line. Sniper, playmaker, power forward. So we got a young guy here on the third line. See, the depth is kind of... Well, they got good depth, actually. If you look at their fourth line isn't the greatest. 2 playmakers and a 2-way forward. This Larson guy, he might sim well. But they got Draisaitl on the third line. He was an elite potential, so they definitely didn't play him where they should have to get him to grow. And then we got Kim Olafsson, the playmaker, 2-way sniper thing is working out for him. Defensively, in real life, is where they lack in this game, and they still... 8 years down the road, or not, however many years we are, still a problem. Not a good defensive core. And who do they got? Robin Lane, or 84. So their offense is going to carry them. So we need our defense to be strong here. We're going to get right into simulating. I do want to show you guys... what's the dude's name? I can never remember his name, and when I see it, I'm like, how didn't I know that? Our elite forward that isn't even on our team yet, but we're in the Cup Finals. That's insane. Heward. It is Heward. I can never remember that. He'll probably take one more year in the minors, but... So I want to do a few more years of this series, views permitting, obviously. I understand some people might be ready to move on, so what I'm thinking about doing is trying to get as much done in an episode as possible without making it too long. So after this episode, next episode, I'll do the draft, re-sign, and free agents. Do the whole sim in the next episode, then playoffs, just to kind of like make it go faster. Normally, I'd split it up into 2, 3. Well, I'm going to do 2 for the whole year from now to next playoffs, 2 episodes. Normally, I'd do 3 or 4. But let's get right into the simulating here. This is our chance. We're on the road. Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead with Clefbaum. The fans in Boston are watching on the Jumbotron at BT Garden, I think it is. That's sad that I don't know. Second period, Binnington and Malkin will score for us, but we are down by 1. We're out. We are being out. Or no, we're out shooting them. I'm an idiot. We are out shooting them. I got a little bit confused there because, hold on, I'll explain in a minute. Let's see if we need someone to step up here. Backstrom, Forsberg, where's Forsberg's clutchness, if you remember? He scored, I believe, 2 overtime goals in a row the one series. We're not going to be able to come back. That's okay, though. It's only game 1. It's a away game. We can bounce back. We can turn it around. I got confused because down here, Boston's on the right side, but we were the away team. So that kind of confused me a little bit. But, you know, I might as well show you what we've done in the playoffs so far, actually. It's something I should have done. So round 1, we faced the Maple Leafs. We won the first game, lost the second, and then we just blew them out of the water. Against Detroit, loss, win, 4 OT wins in a row. Forsberg got at least 2 of those goals. I remember that. He came in pretty much clutch for us. We moved on. We won, lost. So we were down 3-1. That's when I juggled the lines, put Malkin on the first line, Backstrom to the second. We ended up completing the 3 games to move on. So never count the Boston Bruins, the true championship comeback teams. Never count us out of a series. We need to get a win in Edmonton here. I know Edmonton's got some crazy fans when they're doing good, at least. We're out shooting them by a lot, but it's a tied game. Pujavi and Carlo. We cannot afford to lose this game, team. Who's going to step up? We're doubling. Oh my gosh. Freaking Gillies. There we go. Saboral. Who's going to step up? I need somebody. I need somebody to step up. Come on. We cannot. Don't go to overtime. We are out shooting them. Someone score. We're going straight into it. Just win. Power play. Are you kidding me? Yes. Forsberg. The OT goals continue. I wish there was a way to see how many overtime goals he has. I know I could probably check game-winning goals, but that's not all the overtime. That's not just overtime. So 1-1 series. I wanted to check. That's what I wanted to check. Who our captain is. I think it's Backstrom. I want to call out our captain if we're doing bad. I need to know who it is. No, it's Forsberg. I thought it was Backstrom. Okay, so I think they made Forsberg the captain. So I just stuck with it and gave Backstrom and Geet the alternate. Okay. I do remember that actually. So Forsberg has been a true captain. Struggled in the regular season, but playoff times he's been a true clutch captain. The new captain clutch, Philip Forsberg. We're going into game 3. We are over max capacity here at BT Garden. The Bruins fans are screaming as we get a 2-0 lead in the first period. Backstrom and Kolasar. Second period, it's 3-0 Zaboral, and the routine is in place for the Boston Bruins to take a lead in the Stanley Cup Finals. Last time they were here were in 2011. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. It's alternating power plays for most of the third period, and there's no way Edmonton will come back. Gillies will stop 36 shots. You guys doubted me with Gillies. Backstrom from Geet and Zaboral. Kolasar, Zaboral from Backstrom and Forsberg. Captain Forsberg. This team might not be the best on paper, might not be the youngest, but we are a championship team. No other way to put it. Whether we win or lose, we're a championship team. I built this team. Some people didn't pan out how I wanted. Some things didn't pan out how I wanted. We didn't do as good as I thought we would, but we've made it in the long run. It's been a great year. Now let's bring the cup back to Boston. Let's take the stranglehold, the 3-1 lead. Forsberg, Captain Forsberg. 1-0. We need an insurance marker. Who's going to get it? Who's going to step up and get the insurance? There we go. DeBrusk. The invisible man with how much he's been doing lately. But he gets the goal. The routine is in place. And Gillies. Is he going to get 2 shutouts? Oh, they score. Scandella will get an empty netter. Gillies so close to having 2 shutouts at home. We have a chance to win the cup in Edmonton. That's a long way away from home. I will never purposely lose a game just to win the cup at home. I want to win it this game. Game 5. Let's go. Edmonton will score first at home. They're out shooting us second period. They're doing to us what we did to them in our arena. We can't score. We have 11 shots in the third freaking period. Someone step up, power play. We peppered them on the power play, but it's 2-0. There's no coming back now. They got the routine. All right. Can we continue our home success? Win it in front of our fans. We don't want to make them any more nervous. We need to just win it now so we can celebrate. Carlo and McDavid. DeBrusque. We need the insurance marker. Who's going to step up and get it? Who's going to make Boston explode? The town is going to explode when we win this guy. I mean that in a good way, obviously. It's going to be a one big party here in Boston. 25 seconds left. I'm intervening with 25 seconds left because I'm too lazy to come back in and try to win the cup. To show the little thing at the end, I want to show you guys the win. At least we'll see who wins the Conn Smythe and everything. This might be a little bit of a longer episode. We can watch our team pick up the cup here. 25 seconds left. I don't like this camera angle. Oh my god, don't let him score, please. Don't score. You have got to be kidding me. If that's not goalie interference, oh my god. Oh my, please be go. If I just ruined this, I swear to God. Okay. We gotta win the face-off and keep the freaking puck. Oh my god. We're in the third period. The time is going so freaking slow. Get it. No. 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 Get the... You freaking... Oh, what? Okay, we won. Oh my god, I almost just freaking ruined it. I thought with 25 seconds... I didn't like the camera angle. That's why I kind of... pretty much sucked. I'm used to like the overhead. Oh. I don't know how anyone could play with that freaking camera angle. Like, why is that even the default one? There he is, Captain Forsberg. And McDavid will shake hands. The best tradition in sports. And John Gillies. With them stats, of course he wins the Conn Smythe. Stepping up big time. He went from a nobody to on the top of the world. There's Lord Stanley. Captain Forsberg. His first year in Boston, he'll never forget it. He probably had doubts of coming here, but I convinced him. And it paid off. He gives it to one of the alternates, who is Azate. That did not look like Backstrom, so I'm thinking that was Geet. I'm an idiot, and I don't know what Backstrom looks like, but I'm not sure that was him. Heinen Gillies. It's picture time. That guy's got some cool hair. That guy. Oh, maybe that was Backstrom. Let me see if I can find the two A's in this picture. There's one of them. I'm not... It's pretty sad, but I don't know what Backstrom looks like, I guess. Either way, it was Backstrom or Geet. Your Boston Bruins are Stanley Cup champions in 2023. It's been a long time coming. And GM Justin's press conference here. I'd just like to thank the fans for sticking with us for all these years. Let's look at the statistics. Who stepped up for us, who didn't? stuff like that to help us in the off season. I just don't see Malkin back, even though he had the most points on our team, just because of his age. If he doesn't retire, he's going to drop in overall. But we want to thank him. That's at least his third cup. I don't know if Pittsburgh's won in this or not, but at least his third cup. Geet, Forsberg, 14 points, but 9 goals. Definitely more than 3. I don't know if that's accurate. Backstrom, Silversberg, DeBrusk. Lacerte did a whole lot of nothing. Defense, a cooperative effort. Obviously, goaltender Gillies. We know what his stats are. We saw earlier. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Is this the last episode, or do we want to see what we can do with Stratchard and with Heward and see what this team can be? Let me know. I understand if you're bored with this series. It's been going on forever. But I will see you in the next episode. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I want to thank you for watching. Goodbye.